Hello. So, as we know, first I did this yesterday. I took a reading, right? Shuffled the cards and did all of the, everything live because we want to see you want to see the live pull of the cards, right? And I'm like later on thinking, I'm like, you know, I'm a smart girl. I, how come I don't know how to figure out how to pause the video? How come it never occurred to me? So there's these like thought processes. Thank you, Mercury going direct. Now the fog lifts. Anyway, like how did I figure this out? I figured it out. See, I'm so proud of myself. So tonight I'm going to try a new thing to where I'm going to pause the video after I do the live pull. I'm going to go take my bath and do my thing and like chill out on the cards a little bit. Not touch them, just kind of go into meditation about them. And we'll see what I come up with. Let's give it a try. I don't know, maybe my old process is better. We'll find out. So anyway, it's Lisa Loring. Thank you for joining me for the reading for Wednesday, June 23rd. Like, share, subscribe to the videos. Get the word out. I appreciate that. That's a great way of supporting what I'm doing and getting messages to people who need them. And helping me just keep getting better at what I do. I'm going to turn one more light on. Excuse me. Whew, that was better. Of course, it makes me look a little washed out, but that's okay. It's not about me. Yeah, so we had a great reading yesterday. I loved it, both versions, both the after tub and the pre-tub. We'll use the Rider-Waite Tarot deck again. I'm back to using this again. I love this deck. I mostly like it because it's so bright and it's so big, and you guys can really see the, I can read them, you can see them. It's all good. I'm never regretting the day I got these. It took me a while to actually use them though. Anyway, yeah, like, share, subscribe for sure. That helps the word get out, gets more visibility to what I'm doing. Venmo and PayPal information are in the description. Private readings, comment, direct message me or email me at Lisa, L-I-S-A, .loring, L-O-R-I-N-G, @gmail.com. So, I'm kind of excited. I practiced my piano just now. Ooh, Ace of Pentacles. Some Easter lilies there at the bottom. Love the Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles is like, there was a reader named Tyler like a few years ago who I used to listen to. I don't tune into him anymore. I didn't even know if he's reading anymore. But he always talked, and I really vibed with his take on the pentacles, the suit of pentacles, and particularly the ace. It's almost like everything you've ever valued, like all wrapped up in one, because it's happening in the 3D. This is something that's happening in a very visible way, in a very external way, in your actual like everyday life kind of thing. And it's the hand of the divine bringing that in. So it's kind of like everything wrapped up in one. I love the depiction of the Ace of Pentacles in the Crystal Visions deck. Remember that one from a couple weeks ago? Nice one. Maybe after I put it on pause, I'll bring that one back in because it's coming up for me really, right now. We'll rope it on in. So yeah, Ace of Pentacles has come up now. This is the reading for Wednesday, June 23rd. Ace of Pentacles, a gift from the divine coming in. Not to be taken lightly. Pentacles are of the earthly realm. They're of our everyday life. They could be regarding health, career, love, anything that you value, anything that's important to you. Manifestation in concrete. What are the other messages that we have for Wednesday, June 23rd? For the collective consciousness, all zodiac signs. Clear my energy. Another card jumping out. And another Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles. Love that card. Card of mastery, card of doing a job well done, fine craftsmanship. Again, divinely, if you've noticed the kind of church look to this, cathedralish, you know, this is almost like the wing of a cathedral. Again, craftsmanship that's divinely blessed. Work that we do that, you know, that is of our soul purpose, our heart's purpose. Our heart's purpose coming out in the 3D. Ooh. And the Ace of Cups. Wow. Damn, guys, this is awesome. Wow. Consecrated. So we have 2 aces. I love it. Are there any other messages coming out? So exciting. What a really nice. Woo, I just love it. I get the chills. I'm so excited. Do we have another message coming out? We have one more card for Wednesday, June 23rd. Doing good work, guys. Doesn't it feel good? This is like, efforts paying off kind of thing. Feeling really excited about what you're doing again, soul purpose. Feeling that in the zone kind of thing. Sorry, my cat's on the table and she's whipping her tail around and she's like knocking over crystals and there go my eyeglasses. Ooh, one more message for Wednesday. There went the glasses. No? Yeah, no, I'm feeling, no, we're done. Yeah. Go and meditate. Oh, well, I guess not. Maybe, I guess we did. Oh, and a 10 of Cups. Well, alrighty then. Let's point the camera down and then I'll pause it. So I'm going to turn it around. And we'll pause it. So at the bottom of the deck, we have the 4 of Swords. We also have the 10 of Swords. And the Page of Pentacles. So we'll take a look at those. I'll consider those as I take my break. But for right now, we have the Ace of Pentacles, the 3 of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, and then the 10 of Cups. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the 4 of Swords, the 10 of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands. And the Emperor is in reverse at the bottom of the deck. So we'll take a look at these. Let's talk about them a little bit before I, step back. Again, the Ace of Pentacles, like I said, something that's divinely, a gift from the divine, a blessing on our endeavors, an extra kind of maybe oomph to what we're already building and we are working really hard at, and we've been working really hard. A 3 of Pentacles is, yes, fine craftsmanship. It's not all the way to an 8 of Pentacles. Like, I'm thinking this is like something that we might just be getting going on. And in this particular deck, it's almost as though, they're coming in, someone's coming in with like an idea about something that, that a really well crafted idea that they're asking for almost a blessing on from this person who's already working in the church, and he's got his little smock on. He's already been working really he's working in the church, and they're sort of getting his blessing. It's kind of like going to an expert for advice. But you already know what you're doing. This is not something. This is a well thought out strategy, and it is like, it's kind of a baptism of sorts here. A rebirth, a baptism, a new life. Something is being, some endeavor is being blessed to a very high degree, because we've got the 10 of Cups here as well. A 10 of Cups is emotional stability, total emotional, richness, obvious joy. This is a beautiful scene, children dancing, two figures here in celebration, in, very satisfied with their emotional life, abundance of spirit, abundance, really in touch with your spiritual life. Your spirit, your spirit is coming through everything that you're doing. It's this seamless kind of life. It's unequivocal. It is the pinnacle. And then we have this, meditative card at the bottom of the deck. Although I feel like I almost want to do a reshuffle on this, and I might just do a little bit of a reshuffle. Because I almost feel like that's like, okay, go take your break. That's your meditation card, because if you don't do that, you're gonna, kind of impale yourself and say, just, yeah, kind of like, just don't say too much, that kind of thing. I feel like not saying too much. Okay, so what another one flips over? Yeah, Knight of Swords. So you kind of want to watch your tone, like to recognize that you're doing really well here, but then we have this Knight of Swords coming in, and this is a Knight of Swords can be someone coming in with too much information, too fast, not super tactful, not a well thought out plan, and it's kind of like it's a very jarring energy to the rest of what we have on the table. This is someone rushing in with, or, a feeling of, something coming in towards the end of the day with, very jarring news, and maybe it could be news that could be better delivered. It's like somebody not reading the room. Coming in like, okay, whoa, we've got all this going on. Everything is fine here. This is, all of a sudden, this is very upsetting. And then we have the Death card now at the bottom of the deck, with which there's some kind of this jarring news is going to force some kind of an ending, some kind of a transformation of something. Sometimes when this kind of news comes in, it's news that, yes, is very unwelcome. It is not delivered with tact. It is really all head, no heart, all logic, very cold. Again, not reading the room here, and it almost forces this kind of situation where something comes to an abrupt end, but in any kind of an ending, that is always the opportunity for transformation. If you manage the situation properly, if you sit in the driver's seat and you harness the logic and the emotions, if there is this sense of mastery here. I think the Emperor was at the bottom of the deck when we kind of shuffled earlier, right? That was in the reverse. So there is this strong temptation to be overreactive to overreactive to any kind of news or situation, not be able to be in control. But because this is upright, I feel like, there is some kind of reining in, if you will. Like you have the Death card, the transformation, and if you see the opportunity for transformation, there is this, pulling in on the reins, and now we have the King of Wands as well, again, who appeared for us in the reading for Tuesday. And we have the Strength card. So a lot of, again, major arcana here. We have two aces, and we have three major arcana. We have two court cards, and we have a 10. And here's another one, the World. So there's a lot of support here for, I can't impress enough upon, taking that opportunity to come in with both parts of our being in that sense of mastery, And you, and we are well supported if we just look around and, instead of, investing in this kind of energy. Yesterday, remember, we had the Five of Swords and we have the Seven of Swords, those lower kinds of thought processes, and the King of Swords was in reverse. So, the logic wasn't necessarily in place. I think that has a lot to do with the fact that Mercury has just turned direct and is still stationary. So we're, kind of, getting our logic back online, um, in order to pair it up well with our emotional life, in order to drive the chariot straight and keep it on the rails. So letting this kind of like super abrupt energy, which goes against everything that came out in the beginning, rock your boat so much that you do go off the rails, and you're not able to rein in the passion, rein in, be the King of Wands, be in that royalty, be in the strength. We have these energies within us that we can recruit. We've worked on them. It's just a matter of, this is a time to actively dig deep and really pull up into what and really start to utilize and find those and fine tune the tools. Here's that Three of Pentacles. Fine tune the tools that we have begun to put into our toolbox that we're still just getting going on using. Like I said, these are the plans. Like, I think these are really good plans. I haven't really actively, this is kind of my prototype. So it may feel that we're, this energy is threatening to take us away from this kind of energy, the Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, the Ten of Cups. But I do feel that, there is more opportunity here for, looking at ourselves, staying out of judgment on ourselves. The most important thing is to stay out of judgment of yourself, and to really continue to, even though you say, okay, maybe it wasn't perfect, I'm still, fine tuning my stuff. This is still divinely blessed. I've still done this work, and I still am spiritually, I've worked a lot on my spirit, and this is another opportunity for me to ascend and flex and continue to imbue my spirit into what I'm doing. Continue to keep my emotional life so rich and stable. So I'm here and I'm here. I'm going to pause it, and we will come back when I have an opportunity to meditate on this a little bit more, and we'll see what we've got. All right.